What is up, guys? I am ExxotikGaming, and today I am back with another Pixel Gun 3D video, another weapon review, and as you guys can see from the title, today's review is on the secondary weapon called the Hot Plasma Pistol. This is not the best weapon in Pixel Gun 3D by any means. Like I always say in my weapon reviews, with power comes price, and a perfect example of that is the Hot Plasma Pistol. This is a very, very, very cheap weapon in the game compared to other weapons' prices, and, you know, if you have a cheap gun, you would figure that its stats are not going to be as high as something like the plasma releaser or the dual machine guns. So, you know, it's a good gun though overall. If you are a lower level, I totally recommend this if you are a lower level. If you are going constantly in matches and people do not have anything more than iron armor, I'd say go right ahead and get that. Maybe under level 10. That is where you're going to get the best gameplay with it. Anything higher, as soon as you hit people who have gold armor like I have right now, it's going to be very, very difficult to take them out. It is 4 shots to somebody who has no armor whatsoever, so you can imagine how many shots it'll take to take a ruby armored player out. And you don't get that much of a capacity anyways to start off with when you join a match, so you're going to end up wasting your entire gun's magazine, I guess you could call it a magazine, taking somebody out, and you're not even going to be able to take them out anyways because it's like 15 shots to a ruby armored player. So that is why I would recommend this for a lower level player, but if you are just destined to get this thing and you are a higher level player, there are maps that this weapon is better in. Silent School is a good one, Infected Prison is another good one, Ships is a pretty good one as well. I actually saw that Ships ones, I'm surprised I didn't join it. Actually, no, it has all full players, but there was this school match. I'm tempted to go in there. It only has 5 players though. You have to, let's join this one. Here we go. It says password is password, so, okay, there we go. Okay, so let's join this Silent School match and show you guys some gameplay with this Hot Plasma Pistol. I do not expect very good gameplay with this weapon at all, because since I am a higher level, I'm not going to get fantastic gameplay with it. And, you know, you have to be willing to risk a lot. If you want good gameplay at a higher level, you have to be willing to risk more coins and more gems in order to get a gun that actually can take people out well. I don't know if these people are actually going to play this as a shooting game, so I might actually be able to get a few first pretty easy kills here, just to show you guys against somebody who doesn't have any armor whatsoever. But let's see how many shots it is. 1, 2, 3. It's three shots to somebody who has no armor, so that's good. Obviously, these people aren't really playing the game at all, so that's why I'm getting these kills. But the Hot Plasma Pistol is certainly a good gun if you are at lower level. I mean, as you guys can see here, I'm going against people who do not have any armor whatsoever, and it's actually pretty good. As soon as you do have people here, like with this gold armor, it will prove quite difficult to take them out. Otherwise, I mean, the Hot Plasma Pistol, it's certainly not the most common gun by any means at all. If you want a gun that a lot of other players do not have, the Hot Plasma Pistol is a perfect option for that. Because very, very few players have the Hot Plasma Pistol, and even fewer at higher level have the Hot Plasma Pistol. I don't even think I've ever seen a match where somebody has the Hot Plasma Pistol. The last time I saw somebody who had the Hot Plasma Pistol was probably back in like September or so. Here's a ruby armored player. That goes to show you how many shots it takes to take somebody out. It's very difficult for a ruby armored player to not take you out if you have the Hot Plasma Pistol, especially if you are a lower armor amount. I mean, if somebody you have like maybe at most a diamond chest plate, and then you're going against a ruby armored player who has, you know, like all full ruby armor and then the laser minigun, you're not going to be able to take them out. It's just, that's to be completely honest. As you guys can see here, I'm completely failing against these laser minigun users just because it's really impossible to take these guys out. And of course, you know, with other guns, they're obviously better, like that automatic peacemaker there I had. As you guys could see how quickly I was able to take people out, that's because the automatic peacemaker is a lot more expensive. You might have all seen the plasma releaser before, and the plasma releaser is very similar to the Hot Plasma Pistol. It's just a lot more powerful, and it's a lot more expensive. So, I mean, I'll put down a link in the description for the plasma releaser review I did a long time ago, but it's definitely one I would recommend over the Hot Plasma Pistol. The plasma releaser is one you can actually get some really good gameplay at a level that I am in. The Hot Plasma Pistol, not really. The good thing about the hot plasma pistol, though, is it's one of the few area damage weapons in Pixel Gun 3D. In fact, I think it might be the only area damage weapon in Pixel Gun 3D that does not do self-damage. That means, you know, something like the solar power cannon, I'm going to kill myself if I shoot the ground underneath me. With the hot plasma pistol, it will do nothing, and it doesn't even blast the enemies away. So that is a very cool thing about the hot plasma pistol that probably not a lot of people know about. So it's going to be much easier to take people out. With something like the plasma releaser, people are going to be bouncing all over the place when you're taking them out, and it'll prove quite difficult to take them out. But with the hot plasma pistol, it's actually it's pretty easy to do so. So I'm in this match here in Silent School, and I'm getting relatively decent gameplay for a gun like this, but this is about the best gameplay you're going to get for something like this if you are the level that I am in. Unless you find a match where, you know, nobody has any ruby armor. But, you know, most likely they'll have ruby armor like these people have here. Like this guy who happened to just use a health potion for some reason. And this other guy actually managed to take them out, amazingly. Don't know how that happened, but, you know, like what I did there, taking those two ruby armored players out together, that's not normal by any means. It's not normal to take a ruby armored player out with the hot plasma pistol. You'll probably have to die at least twice before you can take a ruby armored player out, in my personal opinion. That's what the most common thing is probably going to be about with the hot plasma pistol. But like I said, it looks cool. If looks are something that you take a high standard in by buying a gun, by all means, get the hot plasma pistol. It looks a lot cooler, in my personal opinion, than the plasma releaser. Here's the plasma releaser, and you know, it looks pretty cool, but the colors on it don't really match up that well. But here is the hot plasma pistol. It just looks a lot better. But, you know, the hot plasma pistol, if you do fire for an extended period of time, the crosshairs do get wider, so that's something to note. So I would recommend shooting 1 or 2 bullets and then stopping, and then shooting some more and then stopping, and then kind of having it as a more controlled thing. If you just hold down the fire button for an extended period of time, the crosshairs will get a little bit bigger and stuff, and it will get a little difficult to take people out. So let's take some of these guys out here and there. I actually just got a triple kill there against some of those people, although that one guy was not actually playing, so, you know, if somebody's not playing, that's an easier kill for you. That's my mentality. I'm not going to not kill these people that are just kind of sitting there in the chat. It's just going to make an easier kill for me. The hot plasma pistol, though, it's, in all honesty, I'd say to stay away from it. If you are the level that I am, and I do believe most of my subscribers are over the level 18 right now in Pixel Gun 3D. There aren't that many new players anymore who play this game. But, you know, if you are a new player and you happen to be watching my videos, then I'd say go get this thing, because it's not that expensive. I think it's like 200 to 300 coins or something like that. I'm not entirely sure, but you can actually earn that, and it won't take that long to earn that amount. I have a video that I posted back in December on how to get coins fastest in the most recent update, so you guys can check that video out. It's my 3rd most viewed video on my YouTube channel. Not my 1st most video. That way does not work anymore, just to let you guys know. But the more recent how to get coins video that I posted, that still works today, and it's a pretty good way of earning coins in this game. So I'm not going to even bother buying some ammo real quick, like with 4 minutes remaining. 4 seconds remaining. That's kind of pointless. So we're gonna end this match and then do a little bit more gameplay. I actually was able to win there. So as you guys can see there, I managed to win a match with the hot plasma pistol. Unfortunately, I did not get any points or coins just because that was a private match. You do not get coins or experience points in a custom password match. But since there are ruby armored players now, I will not expect to win this next match, just because you're not going to beat ruby armored players. That's the truth. You're not going to be able to take out ruby armored players. It's just going to be a big failure for yourself, and you know, especially if they have really good guns like the Dragon's Breath, which most ruby armored players have. Pretty much any ruby armored player I see usually has something like the plasma or the prototype or the Dragon's Breath or the anti-gravity blaster or something like that. Those are the guns usually that they have the most often. So yeah, guys, this is the hot plasma pistol. I honestly don't have much else I need to say about a gun like this. I mean, there's not really a ton of things I have to say about a gun like this, like I would say with other weapon reviews, just because it's not really a gun that you really talk about too much. It's not really one that you're gonna have a lot of things to say about. other than it's good, and, you know, I mean, that's good. That's really all it is. I mean, you guys can see here how many shots it is against somebody who has ruby armor and diamond armor. It's a lot. It's a lot of shots against those people. So just be willing to accept a lot of deaths when you're playing a match if you want to, you know, actually try to get a kill. Let's try to get this person here, though. Nope, not going to happen. Can I knife him through the wall? Nope, not gonna happen. You can knife people through the wall there, just thought I'd let you know, guys, there, if they are standing right next to the wall, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, I mean, I don't really have much else I need to say about the hot plasma pistol. I'm going to do some more minutes of gameplay, so if you guys would like to stick around, I don't really have much else I need to say about the gun. But yeah, I mean, that's really all I need to say about this gun. So I guess we're going to play a little bit more gameplay with this thing and try to get some more gameplay here and there. I don't know how things are going to turn out. It seems like practically everybody has ruby armor now, so my gameplay will get a lot worse as time progresses. I mean, the first few minutes of that match, there were mostly people who did not have any armor whatsoever, and you guys could see I actually was able to get triple kills, ultra kills, and stuff. But then the ruby armored players join, and it proves impossible to take them out. You know, maybe if they have a gold helmet and ruby armor, you could possibly take them out, but it's still pretty difficult to take them out if they have a gold helmet and ruby armor. It's still quite a bit of a challenge, especially if somebody else is shooting at you as well, because you're going to have to spend quite a bit of time to take somebody out, and they'll be able to see you before you actually are able to fully take them out. You know, I mean, if I notice my armor is going down, I'll just turn around and shoot the person with a prototype or something and then finish them off. And it'll be quite easy to do so. But yeah, guys, this is the hot plasma pistol. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed this review. If you did, then be sure to leave a like, comment, favorite, and subscribe for some more Pixel Gun 3D videos. And be sure to check out all of my other weapon reviews I do on my channel. I just posted one yesterday on the missile thrower, and I have like 67 or 68 more weapon reviews, so I have a heck of a lot of weapon reviews on my channel, and you know, it would be awesome if you checked them all out. It would be really, really cool if you checked them all out. I have like ones on, I mean, I have reviews on every single thing in my inventory now, including the Fire Demon. It's a really old Fire Demon review, but I mean, I do have reviews on every single one in my inventory, and I do not have many reviews left. I think the guns that I do have still to review are the normal plasma pistol. I could maybe review the alien gun. Nothing there. I'm not going to really review any melee weapons just because they're too similar. I can still review the snowball cannon, or snowball gun UP2, the razor thrower, the magic bow, maybe even the simple sniper rifle and the hunger bow, and also the dark mage wand, the wizard wand. I actually did one on the arc image dragon wand already, the signal pistol, the grenade launcher, and the pumpkin thrower UP1. So we have like 10-12 reviews remaining, and that's about it. So hopefully you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, then be sure to leave a like, comment, favorite, and subscribe for some more Pixel Gun 3D videos, and be sure to check out all the other ones. And I have other series other than just weapon reviews, and you know, let's just get this last kill right here, and then we'll end the video. So there we go. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys. Hold on. It was a delay. That's going to be an easy kill, hopefully. It should be an easy kill. Here we go. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.